What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today I'm coming in with quite the interesting video. I assume you guys already know what this is about based on the title, but for those of you who can't read, it's okay, I'll tell you. First time eating ass, alright? This is going to be quite the hoot and the holler, to say the least. I decided to put off the rehab video by one more day because I didn't really know where to start because there's just so much to say. So I figured this would be a great little Christmas special for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like if you do. And also, I want to give you all a huge thank you for the support on the yesterday's video, the I am back or whatever it was called, something like that, I think. I have like over 500 likes on that video, which is just mind-boggling. So, oh my god, I think that might be the most likes I've ever gotten on a video. That's fucking insane, and I can't thank you guys enough. You know, that's partially why I'm putting this video up. This is also like kind of the 10K special, because, you know, this is a story I've been holding on to for a really long time, but originally, my plans for the 10K special were I was just going to do something called the dab through, which is where I was going to go through a bunch of drive-thrus and do 1 gram dabs in all of them. But since I can't smoke anymore, I hope this makes up for it. So either way, drop a like if you guys do enjoy this video, and let's dive into it. So I eat ass. This is the first time I'm talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. Open it up to you folks. You guys are seeing the true Goblin right here. You're seeing my true colors. So this was in my freshman year of high school. I started young. I was a young player in the ass eating game, dude. I had ass before it was cool. But anyways, this was like 2013, I'm pretty sure. Was it 2013? I think it was. Yeah, it was. So anyways, this was pretty early into my freshman year of high school, and my girlfriend at the time and I would always meet up after school. We went to different schools, and I would always go over to her school because her parents wouldn't let her see me. She wasn't supposed to like have any guys in her life because they were just on ass, so it kind of sucked. But we would always meet up at her school, and like she'd just tell her parents she had a play she had to go to or something, and I would just tell my mom that, you know, my mom knew that I was dating her, so I was just like, oh, my girlfriend's in a play, you know, I gotta go watch it. My mom would just be like, okay, you know, go drive me there, and then we'd go fuck in a random classroom that was unlocked or something like that. This was a common occurrence. But anyways, so on this particular day, I don't remember exactly when this was. I want to say it was like November maybe of 2013, a really fucking long time ago, guys, over 3 years. But anyways, by the way, that's how long I've been in the ass eating game. 3 years. I'm a veteran. I'm a 5-star Medal of Honor Purple Heart veteran. Okay, so anyways, you know, we meet up, and, you know, it's the average shindig. You know, we're trying to find an unlocked classroom, walking around the school, looking for a place to fuck, and there's not many. You know, normally the janitors get around because we'd stay pretty late. Like, normally, because the school actually had plays on most of the days we met up, so like she could show her parents that she actually had a play to go to. So the plays usually started at like 7 p.m. and ran till like 9 p.m. usually. So, you know, at this point, the janitors were like locking up most of the classrooms. There weren't many classrooms that were like left unlocked, but we would always be able to find a place somehow. So on this particular day, I remember we were walking around the whole school, couldn't find anywhere. And finally, you know, we're back down on the first floor. This is a 3-story school. It's huge. This high school is fucking massive. But we're down on the first floor, and we're down in the art wing. You know, the art wing is like a tiny little secluded area of the school. It's away from everything else. The perfect place to eat some ass, you know? So we're looking around for a spot, just kind of chatting it up, trying to be a little bit quiet. You know, I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal if like a janitor saw us, because A, the janitors didn't really give a fuck, and B, we could just say like we were going to her locker or some shit. They couldn't really deny that. So anyways, we were walking around, testing out the doors on some rooms, and finally, we came upon a door that was unlocked. You know, we just walk inside the classroom, and we didn't turn the light on, but I used my phone flashlight to, like, get a sense of where the hell we were, and we were in an art classroom, or what appeared to be an art classroom. You know, there was, like, stools and all those, like, wooden art tables, and, you know, they had, like, paintbrushes all around and, like, art materials, and I was like, oh, okay. This is dank. This works. You know, I can work with this. And normally we try to find a classroom with normal chairs in it, so like I have somewhere to sit, so I'm not just like on the cold ground the whole time, you know, because then my ass gets cold when I'm sitting and, you know, fucking her, like her ass gets cold, vice versa. But either way, so we walk around the classroom, and there's this little like office attached to the classroom. This is a weirdly laid out classroom, but Anyways, we walk into the office. The door's just left wide open, and it's clearly like the teacher's office. There's a computer and a nice little office chair and like a desk, and that's really all that was in it. It was pretty tiny, and then there's like a window looking back into the classroom. It was really weirdly laid out. So, her and I walk in there. I sit down on the nice little office chair, and I'm not gonna get too detailed here, leading up until the eating ass part, but we got to work. The shindiggity happened. I'm trying to figure out a good way to word this without it being too uncomfortable for me. We each got naked and made sweet, sweet love. that's the only way I can think of it. So, we're going through it, and this chick is way out of my league. Let me remind you guys, like, this girl is hot as fuck. Like, it's just, oh, fuck. It's ridiculous. I can't even think about it, dude. Her ass was fat, but anyways, yeah, she was slim thick, dude. She was real thin, but a fat ass. I can't get into this too much, guys, or else I'm going to bust a nut. But anyways, so, I'm just sitting there. We're doing our thing. We're fucking. It's just a great time. Hoot and a holler. I'm a big hickey kind of guy. I'm just hooking her up with the hickeys. Looks like she got beat and abused. It looks like she was just beat when I was done. I'm going to say that much, But anyways, so eventually, we're doing a little doggy style position, and she's kind of like on the chair, and I'm behind her hitting it, and like, I just see her ass, and I'm just like, I think I should go for it. It's like, it's not like I went there pre-planning, like, all right, tonight's the night. I'm going to eat some ass. This is what I'm here for. It's more of like, in the moment, I was just like, well, I think I'm going to eat some ass right now. So I asked her, I was like, can I eat your ass? And like, I don't know why I just straight up asked her. Like, I didn't like, normally when I've talked to a lot of other people about this, a lot of my buddies who know about this, and they were like, they didn't even ask. They just starting out by like eating the pussy and then just kind of like moved into it. But like, no, I was very upfront about it. And I remember she kind of like paused for a moment and like had to think about it. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. I'm in it. This is it. This is my time to shine. So, I get down. She's still on the chair, and, I get down on my knees. I'm trying not to get into too much detail here once again, because, the sex stories are always uncomfortable for me to tell you guys. It's just like too much detail can make it very weird. So, but I'm trying to give like a good picture of this at the same time. So, I use my hands. I spread it open. And I go in. The tongue isn't inside. It's more rimming, but I'm doing my job. I'll tell you that much. I'm doing my job. And let me tell you, not as bad as I'd imagined. Like looking back on it, if I had gone there pre-planning to eat ass, I probably would have chickened out. Like I probably would. I don't know why I said chickened out. I'm not in third grade. Pussied out. But anyways, looking back on it, like pre-planning it, I would think, oh, this is gonna taste like fecal matter. But, like going into it, when I did it, it didn't really taste like anything. It's hard to explain. Like, it didn't taste bad. It didn't taste good. It tasted like ass. Like, that's typically a bad saying, so never mind. Let me rephrase that. It kind of tasted like, I don't know, maybe I just got lucky because it didn't taste bad. Maybe she just had a very well-cleaned ass, good for her. But I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. It just kind of like, it just kind of tastes like, when like you lick your finger and there's nothing on it, like it just tasted like a warm finger, if that makes any sense. Like it probably doesn't, but I don't know. It was a weird taste. Like it's something that I can't compare to anything else. But, I was in it. I was like, okay, this is something new. I haven't done this. So, I kept at it for a decent amount of time, probably like 5 minutes, a good enough amount of time to get my opinion on it. Let me tell you, this was not the last time I ate ass, but oh God, it feels weird just saying this. I can't wait to see the comments in this video. but anyways, so, after that, I get done eating ass. I'm like, all right. I need some dick work here. So, I kind of get back to just hitting it. No anal yet at this point. I believe, let me think. I think we'd done anal by now, like once at this point. So it wasn't like my first time doing anything with her ass, but like I stuck it back in, got to work. And then I did it again. It was like maybe like 20 minutes later of us just going like full force, like Super Saiyan fucking. And I'm just like, all right. I'm going in for seconds. I'm going in for dessert. I'm going in. I'm eating ass again. I'm a champion. Once again, didn't even think about it. Didn't tell myself after I did it that first time, like, oh, I think I'm going to eat her ass again in about 15, 20 minutes. I just, in the moment, I was just like, yep, this is my destiny. This is clearly what I've been born for. I was born to eat ass. So, I went ahead and did it. And let me tell you guys, not something I would go out of my way to do again. It's more of like an in the moment thing. Like I don't like look at girls and just pre-plan like, man, I would eat her ass. But it's just more of like a in the moment. She got a nice ass. Sometimes you just gotta eat it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did, and all my ass eaters out there, drop a comment and let me know. Let's unite. My brothers, you are not alone. I eat ass too. Everyone does. Some people are just too scared to admit it. So, hope you enjoy. Drop a like if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
We went right to the store and bought 30 out of 30. We been in block after block. Niggas keep saying Tuka this and Tuka that. You hearing shot after shot. Fuck nigga thought he was running the game. I had to get Ricky a shot. These fuck niggas lames and that shit is shame. You coming to get me or not? Nigga, we can't be really beef. Cause if we was really beefing, then you wouldn't